What's happening, legends? It's Dave Scott here from Passport to Freedom, and I'm joined by the incredible and very good friend of mine, Nicola. Nicola, how are you? Are you okay?
I'm really well. Thank you so much for having me, Dave Scott. It's great to be with you. I love your energy as always.
Thank you very much. So I think you're probably about the seventh person I've actually had come on this from the Travel Club, and I'm hearing so many people's stories, and it's absolutely awesome. So, good, Nicola, thank you for joining us today. So, first of all, obviously, people see me all the time. That's obviously doing these ones, but we want to invite you. We want to see who Nicola is. So, Nicola, come on, tell us your story.
Oh, I'd love to tell you my story. Thanks, Dave. Okay, so yeah, I'm a mum of two plus two, so we're a blended family. I have a bulldog named Billy Bob. I absolutely love what we have here with the travel and lifestyle platform. However, I am a full-time hairdresser. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, this could potentially retire me. It's fun. I love what we have here. So, my background is I've been hairdressing for 30 years. I've been looking for something that can hopefully take me away from that job eventually, although I love what I do with hair, and also for something that's going to give me time freedom as well. I was a business owner for five businesses. They kind of all folded overnight with something that happened. And yeah, I'm just so glad we found what we've got here now because obviously things are growing rapidly.
Yeah, I love what you said there as well, because I'm touching on a lot about helping people create time freedom. And a lot of people don't know what time freedom actually is. I'm noticing so much more now that people are they're spending their time, all of their time of their life, working their 9 to 5 job. And listen, if people are doing that, that's fine. If that's what they want to do. But I'm speaking to a lot of people at the moment, and they want to have that time freedom to be able to raise their kids, to be able to go on holiday when they want to go on holiday. So, Nicola, you obviously, you've got the 4 kids there, and you're very, very busy in your business. What made you even think, well, hang on a second, I need to, or I want to have something else for me to be able to create that time freedom? Is that what it was?
Yeah, I completely get where you're coming from with that. And yeah, it's a need. Okay. So obviously to retire now, I think they've moved the age by, I think it's like 35, 30, sorry, 65, 69, something like that now. Being behind the chair, self-employed, if I'm not working, then I'm not getting paid. And
Yeah.
I think just to have something that you can fall back on, regardless of whatever's going on, the fact that we're paid residually regardless of whether of course we're working, but if we don't, then we're still being paid every single week. So for me it was a bit of a no-brainer of a retirement plan eventually, but also this works around everything I'm already doing with the children. So I was looking for something that could work around what I'm already doing, something that I can retire on eventually when I want to, something that's fun that I can travel with. Yeah, I mean, I just absolutely love our community and you guys. So it was a bit of a no-brainer, really. And obviously, the retirement thing is a big thing for me, and having that time freedom.
Right, that's a major thing that I wanted to touch on with you, and there's a massive reason for this. So, my mum's moving back to the UK from Mallorca. She's basically used her pension to purchase another house. Now, she's basically with the pension she's getting there, she is being taxed £67,000 taxed
Crazy.
on her pension. Now, with me, I don't really have a pension, and I know pensions they're not really even going to be around too much with the after paying all the tax off when we get
No.
round to that age. Now, what did I need to have? I needed to have something to fall back on, something to be able to help me retire, but help me actually make that money at the same time. And this is why network marketing was actually perfect for me. It's actually a thing that I looked at straight away. Number one, I won't have to work as much or even at all and carry on making my money. But number two, this is a major fallback on instead of my pension. So
Yeah.
this is perfect for you. This is why you're saying there, like you're able to do your business around what you do in your busy time, and you're sacrificing that spare time that you have because you know full well where this can actually take you and what it can do for you in the future. Am I right?
The 5-year plan. So, I mean, I see it as, I mean, obviously, when I was building businesses before, I was building something for my future, which obviously fell apart. And anyone who's been at that 0 point, we've all been there at times as entrepreneurs. I was looking for something that was actually going to do what it says it's going to do, which is a 5-year to 10-year plan, isn't it? And I'd much rather sacrifice 2 hours of Netflix on an evening and get to speak to you guys and work with an amazing team and get to travel with you all and have fun as well. So for me, it was a bit of a no-brainer, really, that if I work solidly on this over the times that I can, then yeah, I'm going to build something which, to be honest, Dave, me and you both know we're very close to being able to kind of work away from work if we want, like walk away from work if we want to, you know? So, you know, for me, and then when you just see how things are growing rapidly through the whole world, it's not just the UK, it's like globally, it's like, for me, it was a no-brainer. If you think about Netflix with what we've got here and how every household has Netflix, for me, this was like, okay, we're in first. Let's just get this done. And, you know, the work's got to be done, but let's have fun doing it too. No-brainer.
Love it. I love it. So obviously I mentioned on a previous interview that I had, how a membership actually works and subscription actually works. The way that this works is just beautiful because let's say, for an example, we have Netflix, we watch Netflix, we pay for Netflix, we watch crap. Okay. We don't need to get nothing back. Spotify, I pay for Spotify, I listen to their music, I get nothing back. Pay for the gym, I get to use the gym, I get nothing back. With this, it's not an empty membership. What this actually has is everything that we pay per month, 100% comes back to us in loyalty points, and we can use them loyalty points up to 100% on a trip of a lifetime. And we can actually get that completely for free, it blows my mind every
Yeah.
time. And these are mainly for like life experience trips like Maldives, Zanzibar, and stuff like that. But I know that you've already been on a couple of life experience trips, and I know you're going on a very big life experience soon. So tell me about that.
Okay, great. So the first life experience I went on was actually our convention last April, 2025. I wanted to go and see what this company was all about in a conference. Now, I've been in network marketing for about 6 years, but I have never seen a conference like this. All right. So the conference was something else. We had cars coming up from the ground, we had things all going on. But the life experience part of it was actually to stay in an amazing hotel. We had breakfast, we had dinner, we had the best pool ever. I was quite happy, although the weather wasn't that great for me, unfortunately. We have, and I'll tell you what, Dave, we actually had a pool on the rooftop, and we had a saxophonist playing. Me, that was one of my highlights because I was like, you just wouldn't get this in a
No.
normal, do you know what I mean? So I love the life experience. I actually got to spend it with Tatiana, one of our community, who I wouldn't have known properly actually if it wasn't the fact I was sharing a room with her. I didn't take Simon on this particular occasion. Simon is my partner, for anyone that's wants to know who that is, just so we talk about him a little bit. But yeah, I had a great trip. I managed to spend with her and her daughter. We had a lovely hotel room, and it was just so free and easy. So I've been looking at the other life experiences. I've still got another one to take with my 100% loyalty points when I want to. I'm currently looking at potentially the Maldives one. I didn't just say that out loud, and if Simon's watching this, I haven't told him this yet. But we are actually going on the next big one. So Dave, as we both know, when we hit platinum, we get a life experience voucher. I had X amount of loyalty points, and I've actually been able to book myself and Simon to go to Dubai. We're going to stay in the largest, I can't believe they've got this for us. This is insane. So we're staying in the largest hotel that's brand new. The Infinity Pool is at the top. And while we're there, we're going to see a show. We're being fed. We've got transfers included. We're also going to have a yacht party, but just not any yacht party. We've got 800 of the community going. So I'm going on a
Ricky Scott
super
there as well,
yacht.
isn't it?
I know. It's crazy. Super yacht. We've got the desert safari. Honestly, and
Obi
they've got even got, yeah, O Beach, the pool
exclusive.
party. Yeah, I need to get back in the gym a bit more. So yeah, like we've got, honestly, we've got so much there. So I said to Simon after I was in, I think it was Istanbul, when we were in Istanbul, Dave, wasn't it? It was launched,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go. So I just literally booked it, and then I told him the next day, by the way, we're going to Dubai. So
Wow.
we've never been. It's on our bucket list.
Listen, that's going to be a trip of a lifetime, and this is a really cool thing that I like. These kind of trips that the company puts on there. This isn't about like hitting the big ranks. Anybody can go onto these trips as long as you're part of the travel club as well. But being part of these kind of trips are trips that you would never even imagine to go on in your life. I'm looking at ones like the Rio de Janeiro Carnival. I would never even think about going to the carnival, but they were going as a community together and experience something beyond your imagination. Beijing, Rome, we all know about Rome, but
Yeah, yeah.
Dubai,
It's all
they're
on
just
there, isn't it? Nairobi, even. Yeah.
There
all
you
of
go.
it.
A safari as well. Going as a community to a safari. Now,
Yeah.
as well, obviously, Nicola, before this business and before working in the online space, we didn't even know each other. We never met in our life. You're from down Weymouth or something, ain't you? And I'm from
Yeah.
up in Nottingham. And, since obviously being in the online space, we've become really good friends. And, I've become friends with your partner. You've become friends with my wife.
I love
And
Loza. She's amazing.
it's just incredible how much of a community that we're actually building here, because I know a lot of people are watching this. They're not happy where they are in their life. They're not happy with the people that they're surrounded with. Explain what it's like to be part of the community that we actually have here.
Yeah, and I think, Dave, for me, that's the thing that keeps like the glue together. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? We go through everything together. Like I've got a team obviously local where I am, so I meet up with them regularly. We have team calls that we all meet up. And it is like Laura, who lives in Mallorca, well, your best friend Laura.
Yeah.
Like my kids know her kids, and we'll be off traveling eventually, all of us together, and it becomes. I tell you what, for me, we were when we were in Alicante on that life experience, as I mentioned earlier. I was on the beach with the whole community dancing. We had so much fun, just like living free. And I just think for me, the community, people that I would never have met globally as well, like we've got the French team, we've got the Russian team. There's loads of people from all over as well, so it's not just like our UK team now.
Yeah.
We've launched in Australia, and now we've got the girls going to Australia. There's just so much. So I think it's like-minded people that love to travel, people that maybe couldn't travel and now are traveling. Like for me, I hadn't traveled for 7 years, bearing in mind I was a massive traveler before that, because obviously what happened, like taking 6 of us on holiday was expensive, whereas this has now allowed me to travel, but also I can go solo traveling if I want to with the community too. It's just a win-win all round. I love it.
Absolutely love that. You know how much I strive on community and helping other people, away from them to escape that 9 to 5, create that time freedom and start working towards that financial freedom as well. And there's no better space than doing it than being part of a travel organization. And remember, guys, we do not sell travel. Okay. This is simply for people to join a travel club, for them to be able to travel smarter, travel cheaper, and even earn online in the travel space. So it's a complete, it is no-brainer how the system actually works. I'd love people to obviously speak to myself and Nicola about it so they can understand it. But Nick, listen, we're running out of time. I've got one more question for you, and I ask this to every single person. Anybody that's watching this right now and they're sitting on the fence, they don't know whether to even look at it or give it a go or be part of the travel club or see this as an opportunity as well, what would you actually say to them?
Totally understand that, because I'm probably someone that wouldn't have sat there and watched it either until
No.
someone said something to me. All right. And these words I think will probably sit with everyone is you have to make an informed decision
Yeah.
as to why not. And the reason why not a lot of the time is fear. Whereas if you actually take a look at the information and make an informed decision, you'll actually understand you can't unsee it when you see it. So in my mind, it's like, take a look, and we're not a tree. We can move, we can change, we can adapt, we can pivot. You don't have to stay stuck forever if you don't want to. And with the current times, in my opinion, everyone needs to see it, regardless of whether they
Wow.
join or not.
You've heard it here first, guys. Nicola, that was a mic drop moment. That was fire. Right,
Thanks, Dave.
listen, Nick, obviously we've run out of time here. Thank you so much for joining us. Can't wait to do more with you, and I can't wait to see you soon over in Antalya and a few more different events that we're going to be going and meeting up together with. God bless. I love you to pieces. Take care.